Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well. Can you all hear me loud and clear? Let's see what's going on here. All right, it's going to take us a couple of minutes because this is a new scene that we created on OBS, but I hope that you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. All right, here we go. A.J. Brown out for tonight's game with a hamstring injury, but the Eagles are going to have to try to find a way to get the W against the Atlanta Falcons as they host their home opener at the Linc. It should be a fun one here. The Falcons, the Falcons in the first week of the season ended up losing 18-10 to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and they're looking to get some redemption today. Kirk Cousins is the starting quarterback. He threw for 155 yards, did have one touchdown, 2 interceptions thrown, and had a QBR of 36. And the guy that he's going to be going up against, well, that is Jalen Hurts. As the Eagles, they won 34-29 in Brazil against the Packers. And Hurts threw for 270 yards, had 2 touchdowns, 2 picks as well, and a QBR of 46. All right, so we are at the Linc, and we're just about ready to get started. Okay, all right, so y'all can hear me loud and clear? I hope that you all can. We got 35 people tuning in. This is going to be interesting, man. The temperature is 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Humidity is at 72%. Winds are blowing east at 9 miles per hour. And Koo will be kicking things off for the Atlanta Falcons as the Eagles will be on offense first. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right. So I hope that these screens are going to be fine. I hope that they're working really well today. What's going on, people? We got 49 people tuning in. All right, kickoff underway. It is high. It is deep, and it is hit over towards the 5-yard line. It is caught and taken all the way towards the 20, towards the 30, towards the 32. And the Eagles, that's where they'll set up shop. So Pinion kicks it all the way 60 yards, and Shipley on the return there gets it all the way to the Atlanta 35, or to the Philadelphia 33. All right, so the Eagles offense is just about ready to set up. Here we go. First quarter, Eagles put up 34 points last week and 410 yards as well. Hurts is under center, and we'll get set up here. 10 seconds left on the play clock. It looks like Devontae Smith is over in motion, and he stops from left to right. And he'll get the snap. Jalen Hurts, that is, in the shotgun. Throws it over the middle. It's caught and taken all the way towards the 49 by Calcaterra. So Grant Calcaterra being able to catch that one right up the middle. And Hurts had all the time in the pocket to just throw that thing. The tackle was made by Bates. So here we go. Good stuff so far. That was a 15-yard pass by Jalen Hurts. And they're set up at the Philadelphia 48. Here's Hurts again with the snap. He looks and he finds another open receiver. And that's for a second down, but there's a flag on the play. There's Kellen Moore, who is the offensive coordinator for the Philadelphia Eagles. Craig Rolstad is in his 11th season as NFL referee. And he is going to be making a call here. Wonder who that's going to go against. Ineligible downfield pass. And the penalty was on Cam Jerkins. All right, so for the Eagles on offense, they got Hurts at the QB. They got Saquon Barkley as the running back, and Gainwell's the backup running back, and Will Shipley is the third string. Then you got Devontae Smith, Jahan Dotson, and Johnny Wilson, as well as Dallas Goedert as the tight end. Hurts gets the snap. He's running, and he'll go out of bounds. He does get past the line of scrimmage, and it goes towards the outside and out of bounds. And he'll get a 2nd and 14 at the Philadelphia 44. So he just gets about a yard there. Remember, there was a 5-yard penalty on Cam Jurgens. There's Mailata over on the offensive line. So left tackles, Jordan Mailata, Landon Dickerson's over at left guard, Cam Jurgens at center, Mekhi Becton over at right guard, and Lane Johnson over at right tackle as well. All right, so here we go. Second down. Hurts will pass it up to Britton Covey, who's pushed out of bounds right at the Philadelphia 49, and that's good enough for 5 yards. The guy that ended up taking them out of bounds was Krushank. There's A.J. Terrell Jr. over at cornerback. Wonder who he's going to be covering today. I'm sure that he's going to be all over Devontae Smith. All right, 3 receivers lined up over towards the left side and 2 to the right as well. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking, and he's going to run up the middle and gets taken down right at the 50. So it's now 4th and 6, and Hurts is going to have to give it to the special teams. I mean, the Eagles started off pretty good on the passing game, and they went to Calcaterra in the air for 15 yards, but then they sort of abandoned that, and I figured that they were going to come out running a little bit. But here we go. So it's a 4th and 6 with 12:14 left to go in the opening quarter between the Eagles and the Falcons, and the punt is high, and it is going to be hit over towards the 10. It bounces twice, and it is inside the 10, over at the 7, and that's where the Falcons will set up shop. It'll be Kirk Cousins and the Falcons offense. All right, what's going on, man? How is everybody doing, man? Hopefully y'all are doing well. 12 minutes left to go, and we have time called on the field, and the Eagles and Falcons will be right back in just a few moments. Okay. All right. So we got our Phillies scoreboard up there. I'm looking at some different monitors, so hopefully this is going well so far. All right, so Kirk Cousins and the offense will set things up as we head with 12 minutes to go. How's everybody doing, man? Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all subscribe. Turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. I will warn you, I didn't really get a lot of reps in football when I was in college. So I'm sort of like, I started doing it last year a little bit, and hopefully we're going to try to build off of what we did last year. So it's not as polished as it is for baseball, and probably for basketball too. But, you know, we're definitely going to try to take some steps forward with it. So tonight I want to focus a little bit more so on the play-by-play side of things. So I might not be looking at the chat too often. I'll try to encourage y'all to get involved in convos, but that's where I am right now. Still learning. But the only way to do it is just to do it. So I'm happy that we're on here, and that's step 1. I want to know, okay, do you believe that Jalen Hurts can be a number 1 QB to lead a team to a Super Bowl? That's what I want to know. 71% of you so far say yes, and 29% of you so far say no. Okay, so let's see how that continues to run. Let's see how that continues to go. Good stuff. All right, so the Eagles, of course, playing at their home Lincoln Financial Field. The Linc, 67,594 is the capacity. It opened on August 3rd of 2003. And, well, Kirk Cousins and the Falcons, they're in town, they're visiting. Cousins signed a 4-year contract on March 13th. Was a 4-time Pro Bowl quarterback so far during his career. And since 2018, he's 4th in completion percentage, 7th in touchdowns / interceptions as well. He'll start things off as the Falcons go from right to left. And Bijan Robinson's going to get the ball, and he'll run it for 7 yards, and Zach Bond there to make the tackle. So there's Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Darnell Mooney, Kyle Pitts, and Charlie Warner all out there for the options for Kirk Cousins. And here we go. 2nd and 3. Another run this time. It's going to go to Bijan Robinson, who spins and is taken down in the secondary by Quinyon Mitchell and Josh Sweat as well. London was in motion for a second, going from right to left, and they handed it off to Bijan Robinson, who just again spanned twice. Was just able to break through up the middle. 1st and 10 at the Atlanta 22. Cousins fakes the snap, or fakes the handoff. He's looking, he fires it. It's tipped, and it is an incomplete pass. Job by the Eagles just to get a block over there, and that's going to make it 2nd and 10 with the clock stopping at 10:54. Cousins had to escape the pocket for a second and then just got the pass whipped. It was by Jordan Davis. A good job of just getting his right hand on it, batting it around. Nobody was home to make the catch. All right, 2 receivers to the right, 1 tight end to the right as well. And Cousins will get the snap. He's looking, and he throws it right up the middle and ends up giving it off to Drake London. That's good enough for 6 yards. And Darius Slay makes the tackle at the Atlanta 28-yard line. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Milton Williams, and Bryce Huff all on defense. And the linebackers, you got Josh Sweat, Nakobe Dean, and Zach Bond all out there. And Bond, man, did he have a great game in a week 1. Darius Slay, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, Quinyon Mitchell, and Avonte Maddox all out there for the Birds. 3rd and 4 here. Eagles, can they get a stop here? Cousins will get the snap. He's looking, and he had a wide-open receiver, but it was just bobbled, and it went out of the hands of Drake London. It was an incomplete pass. It was actually, to a Bijan Robinson. I thought maybe he had a chance to catch that, even though the Eagles made some really good defensive adjustments there, and it's going to be Eagles football. So they're going to get it back. 4th and 4 at the Atlanta 28. And Bradley Pinion on the punt. Covey on the return. It is high, it is deep, and it is going to be caught at the 29. Covey goes over inside to the 33 and gets taken down right at the 36-yard line by McCollu. So that was good enough for 9 yards on the return there, and the Eagles will set things up at their own 36-yard line with 9:55 to go in the first quarter, and Hurts will go back out there. Okay, let's readjust this. Let's readjust this a little bit. Good stuff so far. If y'all have any feedback, please let me know. Again, we're going to try to get more and more reps under 4 people tuning in. Hopefully, y'all are doing well. I love Q. He was the best cornerback in the draft. Come on, Jalen Carter. We need you to get the... What's going on? I'm trying to look at all these chats. I can't keep up with it all. Good morning and go Birds, man. What's going on? Do you have the Phillies up on the screen as well? How about a double play-by-play? That would be a YouTube first. Yeah, I think during halftime we'll go to the Phillies game and see how things go. I want to get my football wheels back in action. You know what I mean? So while we're in these breaks, I don't really want to think about the Phillies. I mean, like when we go to halftime, sure. But right now, that's what I want to do. We got a $9.99 donation from our guy, Jeff. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. Whew. Man, I really appreciate that. See what the Eagles see what they are doing, Eagles. That's what you got to do to start the game. Got to get the line warmed up. I'm just surprised that they've sort of abandoned the run game to start things off. I figured that they were just going to get Saquon involved and they were going to try to utilize the ground a little bit more just to start off the first drive. And they didn't do that, and they were in the air for a little bit. And look, there were some nice plays early on. Nice catch by Grant Calcaterra, to start off that drive. But I was a little bit surprised that they just didn't run the football a little bit. But let's see how they continue to adjust. Surely the Eagles are missing A.J. Brown, who is their number one wide receiver. Had a fantastic year last year for the Birds as well. Excuse me. Where did my screen go? Thought I had that one up. 9:55 to go here in the first quarter. Lisa Salters just reported that A.J. Brown is going to miss a couple of weeks. Oh, boy. Hurts in the gun, hands it off to Barkley, and Barkley runs up the middle and gets all the way over towards the 46-yard line. They'll actually mark him down over at the 45. Grant was there for the tackle. Some deception on the offense, and Barkley found a hole and took advantage and was able to get 9 yards out of it. Receiver in motion. Hurts gets the snap, ends up giving it off, and finds Jahan Dotson, who was in motion, and he gets another 6 yards and is going towards the inside and is taken down right at the 49 by Bates. Dotson was acquired from the Washington Commanders on August 22nd, was the 16th overall pick as well by the Commanders. And the clock continues to run with 9 minutes to go in quarter number one. Eagles on this drive so far able to get 15 yards, 9 by Barkley, and 6 by Dotson. Smith in motion now. A handoff to Saquon Barkley, who zigzags up the middle and gets taken down by 2 tackles, and that's good enough for a 2nd and 1 right at the Atlanta 40-yard line. I mean, this is the offense that you thought that the Eagles were going to be this year, with Saquon Barkley just being able to juke guys and just fake out defenders. I mean, with this offensive line, there is just no stopping this big bully down center. 8:20 left to go in the first quarter. Hurts in the shotgun formation. Calcaterra over towards his right side. Fakes the handoff as Hurts gets the snap. He's rolling towards his right. He throws it, and it is caught by Dallas Goedert, and that's good enough for a first down. Caught all the way at the Atlanta 36. Grant Calcaterra, with the catch there for 4 yards, and the Eagles get another first down out of it. Good drive by the Birds. Hurts so far 3 for 3 with his completions, 24 passing yards as well. So he's been good so far. The one thing that Nick Sirianni talked about heading into this game was that they can't turn the ball over. And Jalen Hurts says it starts with me. A feed to Saquon Barkley. He's trying to knock on the door and go into the secondary. He needs 3 guys to take him down, and is just taken all the way down at the 26. Again, this offensive line, Cam Jurgens there, able to just muster up a couple of defenders and just being able to take some double teams and great blocking by the Birds just to be able to give Barkley a little gap there and give him all the way to the 26, the Atlanta 26, that is 1st and 10 for the Birds. 6:58 left to go. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts is going to hand it off to Barkley again. Barkley goes all the way towards the 20 and is taken down all the way at the 15-yard line from Atlanta. How about Saquon Barkley with 4 rushes for 39 yards just on this drive alone? The Eagles on this drive have been able to get 49 total yards in a matter of just less than 3 minutes. I mean, that is absolutely wild. 6:25 left to go in the first quarter. This is what I thought that they were going to do on the first drive. So here we go. Barkley Kenneth Gainwell gets it, and he just goes right up the middle and gets about another 4 yards or so. And the Eagles are knocking on the door. 2nd and 6 over at the Atlanta 11-yard line. Alford there with the tackle and able to take him down just at the 11. I'm surprised that Calcaterra so far. 2 targets, 2 receptions for him, and 19 yards. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here, man. Appreciate it. All right, so there is Gainwell over towards Hurts' right side. He'll hand it off to Gainwell. He tries to go up the middle, then goes over towards his right, and just maybe gets about another couple of yards. Maybe they'll give him about another 3. It'll be 3rd and 4. They said it was good enough for 2. Onyemata there to make the tackle. Got 154 people tuning in. Come on, baby. 3rd and 4 with 5:10 left to go. The ground has really been active so far for the Birds in this game. Looks like Hughes is going to be matched up with Devontae Smith here. Barkley in motion and now gets over towards Jalen Hurts' right side. Shotgun formation. He'll get the snap. He's backing up towards the 20. He has all day and night to throw. He'll step up and he'll roll out over towards the left side. He throws it into the end zone. It was almost picked off but deflected out of bounds. And it'll be 4th and 4. Interesting to see what the Eagles decide to do here, if they'll go for it or if they'll just take the 3. This drive, 5 minutes, 55 yards by the Birds on 9 plays. And it's their second drive of the game. Supposed to go to a Wilson as he was rolling out. And there was a nice try, but not able to do so. So they are going to go for it here. Hurts is back over towards the 12, and they're going to call for time. There was about 1 second left on the play clock, and they wanted to get in sync. And so Hurts wisely takes a timeout, and Sirianni says, all right, I got you. So they'll take a 30-second timeout here with 4:45 remaining in the first quarter. ESPN Analytics says, go for it, if that makes any sort of a difference. Oh, man. Fly, JJ, fly. Let's keep going. Got to get the points on the board. So far, you're doing great, JJ. Love you. Yeah, I just want to continue to get better, man. That's all I want to do. So they're going to just get out of the timeout here. Still in the huddle. Why is this not working? So we mentioned that the Birds last week were able to beat the Packers. Here we go. 5 seconds left on the play clock. And the Eagles are knocking on the door. It's 4th and 4 here. Hurts will get the snap. He'll roll over towards his right side. He's looking and trying to figure out what to do. He throws it, and it is incomplete to Dallas Goedert. He was looking for a flag. There's no flags, and the Eagles will turn it over on downs. Hughes there to stay all over Dallas Goedert. And it'll be Falcons football as they'll take over on downs, and Kirk Cousins will start at his own 9-yard line. Hurts was scrambling, could not figure out what to do, and then Goedert was being covered, sort of was panicking a little bit because two linebackers were coming right at him, and he had to just give it away and make a quick decision there. So not a good job by the Birds there, and hopefully the defense can hold the Falcons. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe, baby. We got 181 people tuning in. Y'all are crazy, man. And the Brewers just took a 2-0 lead. Ugh, that sucks. Tomorrow we will be live for the Phillies game. The Phillies are on at 7:40, and then they're on at 7:40 again on Wednesday. Sunday, I am supposed to be in Atlantic City, so I will not be able to do the Birds game. I apologize about that because I have to be there for that, but I will be able to do the Phillies game on Sunday night. So will not be able to do the Eagles game on Sunday. Just wanted to let you all know and give you a heads up. I think I'm scheduled to be in Atlantic City for 97.3 because they're doing a watch party. So I got to be there for that. Hopefully y'all are doing well. 80% of you now say that Jalen Hurts can be the number one quarterback to lead a team to win a Super Bowl. All right, good. Yeah, JJ, you're doing fine. Good. 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 Again, like I haven't had many reps with football. I really haven't. In college, I didn't really get an opportunity to do it at our radio station because it wasn't available to me. So last year, I wasn't really happy with how I did it. But I'm hoping that we take steps forward this year. I really do. I'm surprised. I didn't really mind them going to Kenneth Gainwell during that drive. I actually thought that gave them a little bit more creativity. But I thought that was interesting. I wish at the end, I was thinking that they were going to run the ball a little bit more, but it is what it is. Hopefully the defense can stop him here. Cousins under center. Got a receiver in motion. Cousins will hand it off, and Bijan Robinson is taken down right at the 11 by Nakobe Dean. How about that, man? Bijan Robinson may have only gotten 2 yards there, and Nakobe Dean able to make the tackle. Whew. He just came out of nowhere over on the edge. Eagles have gotten 5 first downs so far. The Falcons have only gotten 1. 4:03 left to go. And Cousins will hand it off again to Robinson. Robinson finds a lane, takes it all the way towards the 20, towards the 25, and is taken down in the secondary once again by Nakobe Dean. This time, the offensive line, the left side was wide open, and he was just able to find a little bit of some daylight and just take it all the way into the secondary. One of the Eagles defenders slipped up there right before he tried to make a tackle. Robinson with 4 rushes, 30 yards so far, averaging about 7.5. Mooney in motion, and here we go. Another handoff to Bijan Robinson, and he's going to get over towards the right side and gets tackled at the 28. Jalen Carter and Zach Bond there to make the tackles. Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator for the Birds, has to be happy about that. So they started at the 11, and have gotten all the way to the 28. 2nd and 7. Cousins gets the snap, hands it off to Robinson, and Robinson just gets past the line and gets maybe a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd and 4. That was actually Algier that was able to run it, and Josh Sweat made the tackle and was able to stop the door for Algier to break into. 3rd down and 4 yards to go. Falcons are 0 for 1 on 3rd down today. And the Eagles are looking to get a stop here. 2:10 to go in the opening quarter, and Kirk Cousins is looking to try to keep the drive alive. He'll get the snap. He looks over towards the left side, and it is picked off! And the Eagles will take over! Just like that! Quinion Mitchell! How about Quinion Mitchell able to just take it out of London's hands? Baby! That was like an arm wrestling match, and Mitchell able to outlast it and just take his money away. Sort of pickpocketing him. Or did they say that it was incomplete and that he went out of bounds? Oh, boy, they did. They said it was incomplete. I thought he had it for a second. All right, here we go. The punt is for 44 yards by Pinion, and it is caught by Covey, and the fair catch is called. All right, so Eagles will still take over, and they'll start things off at their own 25. I thought that was picked. Ugh. Apologize about that. I knew I was going to screw up somehow, some way. He was out of bounds. Yep. All right. He just got out. All right. Hopefully y'all are doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. 147 on here watching. I appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. It really means a lot to me, bro. 154 left to go in the first quarter. I think after this, I'm going to take a little step off once we hit zeros on the clock, just so that I can stretch. Brewers are in the bottom of the fourth and lead 2-0 against the Phils. We'll go over there during halftime and we'll see how the game is going, so don't you worry about that. What a play by Quinion. He already looks like a legit shutdown corner. Says RB. Yeah, I wish he kept his feet in bounds, but he was just out. Just out. Who's doing fantasy football this year? Comment down below. Let me know what your record is in fantasy so far. I would really like to know. And if you have anybody going in this game, I'd really appreciate it. All right. So far, so good, man. I just wish that they would have scored on the second drive. I really do. I wish that they would have scored on the second one. The Eagles offense has run 14 plays with 154 remaining in the first quarter, and Devontae Smith, keep this in mind, he hasn't even touched the ball once. Crazy. They're down to 2 timeouts. They took one when they were trying to go for it on 4th down. So Hurts and company was set up right at their own 25-yard line as they go from left to right. 10 seconds left on the play clock. They get set up in the pistol, and Barkley gets the handoff, and he is taken down just at the line of scrimmage, and some words being exchanged with Barkley and Graham. That's Taquan Graham, who was the right defensive edge for the Falcons. Say that he got a yard there. It's 2nd and 9 at the Philadelphia 26. Barkley lined up over towards the left side of Jalen Hurts. And he'll get the shotgun snap. He'll look over towards his right side. It's caught by Devontae Smith as it was caught at the 31. And it gets taken down by Terrell. And it will be 3rd and 4 for the Birds. Tom Grassi's also doing this game, man. He has 7.6K people on there. Wow, that's crazy. Let's go, Jalen. Come on. 50 seconds to go. They got to get a first down here. Come on. 3rd and 4. 10 seconds left on the play clock. 1 receiver towards the right, 2 to the left. Barkley in motion. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. He's in trouble. He escapes 1 tackle, rolls over towards the right side, and it is incomplete. And it'll be 4th and 4. Clock stops with 29 seconds to go. The Falcons definitely provided a lot of pressure on the defensive side, including David Onyemata, who literally was chasing Jalen Hurts and almost was able to take him down. And then Hurts, to his credit, rolled out and had to try to make a quick decision and give it up to Devontae Smith, but he just could not dive and make the catch. He was being covered. Braden Mann on for the punt. Avery Williams will return it. The punt is high, and it is going to be caught right at the 15, taken all the way towards the 20, outside towards the 30, and taken all the way out of bounds, right at the Philadelphia, right at the Atlanta 27. They're going to mark him out. With 17 seconds to go, Jeremiah Trotter chased Williams out of bounds, so that was just an 11-yard return there. And Kirk Cousins will set things up at the 27-yard line in Atlanta territory. One thing that the Eagles have to do on this drive is try to stop Bijan Robinson a little bit more. You'd like to see some action from Kobe Dean again. Maybe a little bit more from Zach Bond and Jalen Carter. Here we go, London in motion. Cousins will get the snap. He throws up the middle, and it is caught by London right at the logo in between the hashes, and it'll be at the 46. That's where the ball will be spotted at the Atlanta 46-yard line, 1st and 10, and the quarter is over. So that's going to do it here in the first quarter. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Atlanta 46 when the Birds and the Falcons return. I'm going to take a quick step off. I'll be right back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. All right, thank you all so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, man. What's up, Ryzen Rhino? How you doing, bro? Thank you so much for coming on here. Rhino JJ took a break. I saw that you were coming on, so I wanted to make sure I said hi to everybody, man. Sandra's here. We were actually just gonna raid you at halftime, so that's what we were gonna do. Really not feeling good about the Phillies pitching. Can't even focus on the Birds right now. Yeah, man. I got 119 people tuning in. I appreciate it. My mom says, good job. You got the enthusiasm and the details right, says Jane. We're screwing up a little bit, but it's all a part of the learning process, man. It really is. It really is all a part of the learning process. Here we go. Handoff. This time it's to Algier, and he'll get about 3 yards. Milton Williams will make the tackle at the Atlanta 49-yard line. Sorry, JJ, your play calling not cut it for me, and we'll watch it on ESPN. Peace. All right, man. Sounds good. No worries. Appreciate you for being honest, and I hope that you enjoy the game, bro. I really do. 2nd and 6. All right, Cousins gets the snap. He's looking. He fires it up the middle. It's a little toss this time. It's to Algier, and he'll get 12 yards. And the Kobe Dean is going to make the tackle. And that's going to put the Falcons at the Philadelphia 38-yard line. So they're getting Algier involved on the offense so far. Cousins with another handoff. And it's to Algier, and he'll just get on over to the 23-yard line in Philadelphia territory. And Reed Blankenship makes the tackle in the secondary, but Eagles are having a really hard time at stopping the run. They really are. Robinson and Algier so far, 55 rushing yards. That's the longest from Algier so far today. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Cousins under center. We have a receiver in motion, and the ball's going to be fumbled by Algier. Who recovered it, though? That's the question. He fumbled it for a second. and then got on top of it, and it's recovered by Atlanta. Looked like that he just got on top of it. It was not a good handoff whatsoever. Yep, he had it. Recovered at the Philadelphia 24-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 11. 12:50 left in the second quarter. Cousins hands it off. This time it's to Robinson, and he gets tripped up and maybe gets about a couple of yards there. They're going to mark him down at the Philadelphia 22, and Jordan Davis able to stop him. Kobe Dean also there to assist on the way and give some help. 3rd and 9. And the Eagles could definitely use a stop here. Just hold them to a 3. That's all you got to do. So far, the edge rushers not really looking so good for the Birds. They'll set up in the shotgun. Cousins will get the snap, and he'll immediately down it real quick. And a timeout is called by the Atlanta Falcons. So they wanted to call for time, and now they're down to 2 timeouts here in the first half with 12:08 left to go. And it'll be 3rd and 9 at the Philadelphia 22. I want to make sure I have this correct. Okay. So we got a timeout called here by the Falcons. Raheem Morris, of course, he is the head coach for the Falcons. Previously served as head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from 2009 to 2011. And was also interim head coach of the Falcons in 2020. And had experience as an assistant coach for the Kansas State Wildcats and the Washington Redskins at the time, and the Los Angeles Rams. Cousins in the gun. He'll get the snap. He's looking. He runs up the middle and maybe gets about 2 yards. He's taken down right at the hash by Josh Sweat. Trouble was coming, and Sweat there to the rescue. It'll be 4th and 8. And the Eagles do get a stop there. So Cousins had to scramble up the middle. He had time to throw it, and then he faked the throw, and he just ran up. And Sweat was there to tackle him. It'll be a 39-yard field goal attempt by Young Ho Koo, who has a career field goal attempt of 88.6%. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Falcons are able to get on the board first. It's 3-0 Atlanta. 11:22 left to go in the first half. And the Eagles are looking to come up with a response and a counterpunch. Okay. My boy Q. None of the defensive linemen are playing well. Not as impressed with Carter as you guys. I feel that. Yep, Carter's playing. Oh, I figured you were being sarcastic. Thanks, Rhino. 157 people tuning in. Thank you all so much for being here. 3-0 Brewers. So the Brewers lead it by a field goal against the Phils. Do we like this score? Do you like this score up here? Eagles and the Falcons are both 0-3 on 3rd down. Got to do better in that category. Dallas Goedert only has 1 target so far. And Hurts so far on offense, 5 for 8 for 34 yards. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I go live. My name is Jason Joseph. I hope that y'all are doing well. Appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. It really, really does mean a lot to me. I'm a broadcaster from South Jersey, in case you are just tuning in for the very, very first time. I'm surprised, man. We got 156 people tuning in. That's really awesome. I'm really, really proud about that. You know, football is not our strongest suit right now, and I want to make that a stronger suit, and I think so far we're doing a little bit better compared to last year, but it has to keep going up. You know, these things take time, and I want to use this. Part of the reason why I like doing these things on YouTube, too, is that I use this as a diary, right? So you can see progression over the years. I actually took a listen to my very first baseball game that I did on here, and it sounds a lot different. You know, it really does. Just the energy and all that. There's a lot of things that are different from it, and I think that that's how we're going to continue to do it for football as well. And I'm excited. I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward to it. So Pinion is going to kick it, and it is going to go all the way towards the end zone, and a touchback for the Eagles, and they'll set things up at the 30-yard line. It's part of the new rules this year for the kickoff. No A.J. Brown, and according to Lisa Salters, looks like he's going to miss a couple of weeks, and it's not just going to be this game. So, did not get the start today. There's Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts. Barkley over towards his right side. And the Eagles will go from right to left. Dotson in motion. A handoff to Barkley. Gets a little hole. And then he spins and turns and gets tackled right at the Philadelphia 34-yard line. The tackle made by Jarrett. Barkley's the second player in Eagles history with 3 touchdowns in his debut. The other guy that did it was Terrell Owens back in 2004. 2nd down and 6 yards to go. 15 seconds left on the play clock. And shotgun formation here. Looks like Calcaterra will be moving over towards the right. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. He throws it and flings it all the way for a catch and a nice completion to Devontae Smith for 18 yards. Caught right at the Atlanta 48-yard line. Devontae Smith being all covered by D. Alford. And then they found a little bit of some daylight. And that was his biggest catch today. Hurts will get the snap again. He'll roll towards his right. And he's over at the 40, and he'll just throw it out of bounds, rightfully so. Nobody was home. Nobody was wide open. And he'll just take it back to the 48, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Clock stopping at 10:05 to go. Nice catch by Devontae Smith. He had to haul it in, too, and just hang on to it as he was being tackled out of bounds. But he made a really nice catch there into the breadbasket. Somebody just tweeted that. I can't even remember being sad about Devontae. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Barkley in the backfield. 2 seconds to go. Hurts will call for the snap, and he'll hand it off to Barkley, and Barkley immediately taken down by Matthew Judon. A loss of 2 yards, and that'll send the Birds back to their 50-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long coming up. So Judon able to break free. Calcaterra tried to stuff him up, and, well, you're not going to have a lot of success when you're going up against Matthew Judon, who's had an incredible career so far. 3rd down and 11 yards to go. 10 seconds left on the play clock. 9.5 minutes in the first half. Hurts will get it. He'll toss it. He'll find Dallas Goedert. And he's not going to get a first down. He's taken down inside the 40. Right at the 40, inside the 45, right at the 41-yard line. So the pass was good enough for 9 yards. It'll be 4th and 3, though, and Eagles are going to have to. Eagles are. They're going to go for it here, I believe. They are. So no special teams unit going out there. This will be the second time the Eagles have gone for it on 4th down. Juergens will snap it to Hurts. Hurts is looking. He rolls towards his right. He'll step up in the pocket. He's going to run, and he'll get all the way inside the 30 to the 20 and slide right at the 17-yard line. How about that nice play by Jalen Hurts, who just utilized his legs and is able to give the Eagles a 1st and 10, but there is a flag. There is a flag thrown down. And the referees are going to talk this over. Clock stops at 8:28. Let's see, I wonder if it's illegal. I don't know. Hurts definitely had a really big gap there. So Hurts scrambled for 23 yards, ended up at the 18, but the penalty was on Jalen Hurts for delay of game for a 5-yard penalty. So it's enforced at the Atlanta 18, and that's going to send them back to the Atlanta 23, but the drive will continue. That was nice. That was a great play by Jalen, too. He was fired up as well. I don't know why they gave him a delay of game, because he just sort of was just feeling himself. I didn't see anything illegal there, but whatever. Eagles will have a 1st and 15 right at the Falcons' 23-yard line. Hurts so far 7 for 11 in the passing game, 61 passing yards, and has 28 rushing yards as well, a total of 89 yards. He'll get the snap. He'll hand it off to Barkley, and Barkley with nobody home, and he'll get taken down right in the backfield for a loss of 5. Falcons, give them credit. They knew that the Birds were going to try to run with the football, and they had 4 defenders all ready to meet up with Saquon Barkley, and there's Nick Sirianni shaking his head no. Those 23 yards were huge, though, by Jalen. But it'll be 2nd and 20 with 7:33 left in the first half. Eagles going from right to left. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will get the snap. He'll step up. He'll run towards the 30, towards the 20, and gets taken down right at the 19-yard line. A scramble for 9 yards, and Ellis and Anderson able to make the tackles, but Jalen Hurts utilizing his legs once again. He's definitely getting some good protection, and he's getting time as well, which is really good, which means the offensive line's doing their part. 3rd down and 11 yards to go. This is a 3rd and long here. Can the Eagles convert on 3rd down? So Hurts will get the snap, and he'll roll over towards his right side. He'll take it all the way towards the 20, towards the 15, towards inside the 10, and he goes right down at the 4. Towards the outside. I thought maybe Hurts was going to go out of bounds over towards that far sideline, but he stayed in and was aggressive and was able to get past Ellis, and then Ellis had to make the tackle from behind. 1st and goal now for the Birds with 6:10 remaining. They'll fake the handoff. Hurts rolls out towards his right, tries to find Goddard, and it is incomplete. We do have a flag called. I wonder if they're going to call. I don't know what they're going to call here. Maybe intentional ground. I don't know. 6:05 to go, though. How about the fight, man? Jeff Kerr says, at this rate, the Eagles' best offensive play is Jalen Hurts running. Hurts has rushed for 47 yards just on this drive. The penalty will be on Lane Johnson for ineligible downfield pass. That was enforced at the 4. That's going to send them back another 5 yards, and it'll be 1st and goal at the Atlanta 9-yard line. Eagles have certainly chewed up the clock on this drive. They have taken 5 minutes and 12 seconds off. They got it with about 11:17 to go. Hurts gets the snap. He's looking. He throws it, and it is caught, but it is by Covey, and he'll get about another 2 yards there. Simmons and Carter will make the tackle. He's heading over towards the outside over on the left side. The near sideline, that is. Clock still running down with 5:35 left to go. Both teams do have 2 timeouts, mind you. Just want to make sure that I mention that. Got 181 people tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe, baby. 3 receivers all lined up towards the right side. And a tight end over towards the left. Hurts in the gun. Gets the snap. Throws it into the end zone. Smith with a touchdown. And the Eagles provide a counter punch. Devontae Smith with a 7-yard touchdown reception. 70 yards in a matter of 6 minutes and 7 seconds on 11 plays during that drive by Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. And again, credit to this offensive line for just giving Hurts the space to operate, and Smith with a nice catch right down the middle. So Elliott will come on in for the extra point. 3 seconds left. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-3 Philadelphia. And the Falcons will get the ball back. But Jalen Hurts able to make a nice throw to Devontae Smith into the end zone and able to utilize his legs as well, as we have 5:15 left to go in quarter number 2, and the Falcons will get the ball back. You're listening to Eagles football on Play-by-Play with JJ. Boy, let's go, baby. They're blitzing every time. Marsh Homers, it's 3-1. They called a delay on Hurts because he spiked it. I see. Got you. Thanks. Thanks so much. Appreciate it, bro. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby. Fly, Eagles, fly. Good stuff so far. Yeah. Nine for 13. I liked that drive a lot. Thought that was a good one. They looked smooth in that drive. And I know it's a 4th down, but Hurts able to utilize his legs there. That was big. And for him to be aggressive and for not even to go out of bounds during one of those plays, it was on a 3rd down, I believe it was. That's great, though. 47 of those 70 yards came from Jalen. And Elliott Shore Parks makes a really good point. He says that Jalen Hurts is still one of the best running QBs in the NFL when he wants to be. Showed it on that drive. He made that touchdown happen. He did. And I have to give him credit for that. He kept that drive going, and he made that happen. I do. That's a big thing for Jalen, so I'm happy about that. Very, very happy. All right. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half, and Hurts will take a little bit of a breather here. So here is the kickoff. About ready to go. Birdsley at 7-3. Falcons were able to get a 3. It was a 39-yard field goal from Koo with 11:22 left in the second quarter, and the Eagles immediately responded and got a touchdown on the next drive. All right, so the ball is kicked. And it's going to be caught, but there's going to be a flag. There will be a flag. 5:09 left to go. And Kirk Cousins is going to go out there. So a penalty will be on Bertrand for illegal block above the waist. That is a 10-yard penalty. And it'll be enforced at the Atlanta 24-yard line. Williams originally got it for 22 yards. All right, so 1st and 10 with 5:09 left to go. Let's keep it going. Come on, man. All right, so Cousins is under center, and he'll hand it off, and running over towards the outside and taking it all the way out of bounds. It'll be 2nd down over towards the near side. And it looked like it was Algier that got it. It was actually Ray McLeod, excuse me. So we got 2 yards out of it. Zach Bond there to make the tackle. And it's at the Atlanta 16-yard line. You know, the one thing I got to do the next time I realize this is I got to put the numbers right next to all these players on this side. That's going to help me for sure. All right, Cousins rolls out as he'll get the snap. And he's looking. He finds Pitts. Pitts with a little stiff arm. And then he'll get a couple of yards. Just 2. Could have been taken down by Williams right at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to stiff arm his way and get a couple of more yards out of it. It'll be 3rd and 6 at the Atlanta 18-yard line. Clock still running here at the Linc. 4:15 left in the first half. All fans rise. Let's keep going. 4 minutes to go in quarter number 2. Cousins will get the snap in the shotgun. He's looking up the middle. He flings it, and it is caught. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Ray McLeod able to make the catch. Blankenship there to make the tackle in the secondary. That's good for 12 yards. Ball spotted at the Atlanta 30-yard line. Right on the hash as well. Right on the line. Yep. Slade was not able to make the tackle in front, and Blankenship came from behind. So 3:30 left as the clock continues to go. London in motion. Handoff to Robinson. Robinson goes over towards the inside diagonally and gets taken all the way down at the Atlanta 39, so it's just good enough for 9 yards. The Kobe Dean will stop him, and the clock just continues to run. Falcons decided to use a little bit of motion there, and that certainly did help them out that time. 3 minutes to go in quarter number 2. They'll hand it off to Robinson again. He takes it all the way towards the 50, and inside the 45-yard line. A flag is thrown, though, and I wonder if that's going to go on the offense. We'll have to just wait and see. It looks like that they're going to go back. I don't know. Bradley Cooper and Shane Gillis are over at the game, according to John Clark. They just made the call. So it'll be 1st and 10. Robinson able to get 15 yards. And ball spotted at the Philadelphia 46. You're killing me, JJ. What am I doing? What am I doing? 2:45 left in the second quarter. London in motion going from left to right. Cousins will get the snap. He'll try to throw it, and there's a flag. It was incomplete. And Brandon Graham able to make a nice little tip there. It's 2:34 left to go in the second quarter. And I wonder if they're going to call that on the offense. Don't know. The Kobe Dean gets called for illegal contact. It's a 5-yard penalty. So that's an automatic 1st down. Cousins had all the time to throw as well. And Graham was there to sack him. But yeah, Dean just got called for that, man. He was over on Drake London. Just got it right on the mask. Yeah. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Again, I'm going to take a timeout. When we go to the 2-minute warning, Cousins will get the snap. He backs up over towards the logo. He throws it, and it is incomplete. Darnell Mooney was the intended receiver, and Avonte Maddox with the great coverage there. Maddox was able to stay on his man, and Darnell Mooney thought that he was going to make a catch. And Maddox was like, nope, you're not going to do that. Darnell Mooney, of course, used to play for the Chicago Bears. Was there for quite some time. Thought that was a really good pickup by the Falcons. Mooney's now 26 years old. Played with the Bears for 3 years. Cousins in the gun, gets the snap, or in the pocket, gets the snap. He throws it right up the middle, and it is caught. That's good enough for a first down. Ray McLeod able to catch the laser thrown by Kirk Cousins. Good for 14 yards, and ball spotted at the Philadelphia 27-yard line. Have another flag thrown, though, as we reach the 2-minute warning. Bond and Slay were there to make the tackle. The refs are going to huddle up real quick. And C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Ray McLeod having some words, and I wonder if they're going to call unsportsmanlike conduct on Ray McLeod for giving him a little touch to the face mask. So let's see. They call a personal foul on Ray McLeod. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Unnecessary roughness. 15-yard penalty. Enforced at the 23. Unnecessary roughness. Yep. All right, so 2 minutes on the clock, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. I'll be right back in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. Let's go, baby. Grace is here. What's going on, man? Hopefully y'all are doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic night. Oh, boy. What a game so far. Eagles lead it 7-3 as we've reached the 2-minute warning. The Falcons have the ball. It's at the Philadelphia 38-yard line. Just taking a look at the out-of-town scores for the Phillies game. The MLB game for the Phillies. They're down 3-1 in the top of the sixth with one out. And they're threatening with 2 runners on base. I will do a little bit of the game when we go into halftime. I'll do a little bit of it. Got 142 people tuning in. Again, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, football's not like one of like our biggest strong suits yet. So I wanted to get a little bit of practice with it and just continue to just do games. I don't care if people judge me on here or whatever it is. I'm doing it, right? Like, that's just my mindset. And the only way to get better is by doing it. And if I don't do well at something, I want to look back on it and say, man, I succeeded. So I appreciate y'all again for being here. It means the world to me. 2 minutes left to go as we've reached the 2-minute warning. And the Falcons will have it. So here's Kirk Cousins. As he'll get the snap, he backs up over towards the logo. He'll toss it over towards the right. It's caught by Robinson. He'll spin and go over towards outside the 30, and he'll be taken down right at the 31-yard line by Avonte Maddox and C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So the secondary able to provide some tackling right along the edge. But the ball still stays in bounds. It's 2nd and 3. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. 2nd and 3. Receiver in motion. Handoff to Robinson. And Robinson will go all the way towards the 20. Inside the 16. Or inside the 18. And he gets taken down right at the 17-yard line. They're having some problems right down the center of the Eagles defense. And they just weren't able to get a stop. Falcons O-line just gave him a really big gap to operate there. 50 seconds left on the clock. This time it's Algier who's going to run up the middle, and he just gets 4 yards or so. Sweat will make the tackle and deny him. And it'll make it 2nd and 6. Clock still running down. 35 seconds to go. Eagles do have 2 timeouts if they ever so choose to use them. And here we go. Another snap, and Algier runs up the middle again. And he'll get a 1st and goal and get about 7 yards. They're going to say that he's marked down at the Philadelphia 7-yard line. And the Falcons are going to take their 2nd timeout. Yeah, I tell you, Bryce Huff, I don't know what the heck is going on for Bryce, with Bryce Huff, but he is getting beaten up. He really is, man. Bryce Huff is not doing a good job so far. This D-line is just not doing a good job, man. Be really nice for the pass rush to try to get Kirk Cousins. They're just not able to do it right now. 11 plays, 80 yards on this current drive in a matter of 4 minutes and 50 seconds for this Atlanta Falcons team. They still have 1 timeout left to go. They're at the 6, and they're in the red zone. Cousins will get the snap. He looks over towards his left, and London is going to be taken down right before the line of scrimmage. It's about a loss of a yard and a couple flags thrown from all ends. They're going to call a face mask on Brandon Graham. He made that mistake there. Graham just face masked literally Bijan Robinson. So clock stops at 22 seconds. 1st and goal for the Atlanta Falcons. They still have 1 timeout left. Falcons will receive the second half kickoff as well. It'll be interesting to see what the Eagles decide to do here. So they need to get a stop. Can they do so? They got to get a pick. So Cousins knocking on the door. Will the Birds let them in? A handoff. This time it's to London, and he is clustered up. To Bijan Robinson. He's clustered up right at the Philadelphia 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. A loss of 1 yard. They're going to give the tackle to Blankenship. The line did a good job of battling there. They did. Gotta say that for sure. The refs, man, I gotta tell you that the refs have been blowing the whistle a lot so far in this one. Cousins 7 for 11 with his completions and a total passing yards of 75. His rating is at 83.5. Lots of Kelly Green at the Linc. 17 seconds to go in the first half. They'll break the huddle, the Falcons, that is. Robinson lining up over towards the right side. Cousins will get the snap, and he was trying to find Darnell Mooney, but it is incomplete. Mooney was rolling out towards the left side, trying to get into the end zone, but the pass was a little bit in front of him. And Mooney just not able to get there. That was a overthrow, it looked like, by Kirk Cousins. 3 targets for Darnell Mooney, and he hasn't caught anything. 6 seconds left on the play clock, and we have time called by the Falcons, or by the Eagles, I should say. They'll take their second timeout. Falcons don't have any left. Eagles still have 1. This is a big third down coming up. Can they get a pick here? That would be huge. 185 people tuning in. Let's get to 185 likes. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and hit those bell icons, man. Hit those bell icons. I would really, 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 really appreciate that, bro. We need a stop. All right, Cousins will get the snap. He's looking, he fires it into the end zone, and it is incomplete. It's going to go over towards the cameras. It'll be 4th and goal, and they're going to bring out the field goal units. About that. So the Eagles do get a stop. I got to give them credit for that. Drake London was being covered up. Or actually, London, I think, was open. He was open. Slay was all over Mooney. The Eagles did a good job there, though. So this will be a 22-yard attempt by Young Ho Koo. Ball spotted. Kick is up. It's a line drive, and it's good. And that's going to make it 7-6 with about 6 seconds to go in the first half. So the Eagles do get the stop, and the Falcons get the 3. But the Falcons had 82 total yards in a matter of 5 minutes and 9 seconds. And they were driving all the way down. They were marching their way down the field. And the Eagles defense stopped them. They stopped them. So credit to them for credit to Vic Fangio and that defense for at least holding them to a 3. That could have been worse. It really could have. Bryce Huff has not done a good job in this game. Jalen Carter hasn't done a good job in this game, and Jordan Davis looks like he's getting bullied down low. That's the truth. Zach Bond's not even having a breakout game so far. I mean, are we really shocked? I don't know. I expected a little bit better, but I don't know. Falcons will receive the football to start off the second half. Phillies are down 3-1 in the bottom of the 6th against the Milwaukee Brewers. Wish that I could go to. Wish that there were more NFL games, and then I could just go to NFL scores. But I guess I could go to MLB scores and do that at halftime. I probably could. The Dodgers are up 9-0 against the Braves. Holy Toledo! 9-0. Jeez. The Mets are tied 1-1. It's in the bottom of the 10th, bro. They're tied with the Nationals. And the Brewers lead a 3-1 against the Phils. Diamondbacks have a 2-0 lead against the Rockies. I know I said I was going to do this at the half. I probably will. 170 people tuning in. Make sure y'all like and make sure y'all subscribe as well. The defense decided to show up. Well, they got the stop. They got the stop that they needed, bro, but we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. Bijan Robinson and Saquon Barkley. When you take a look at both running backs so far, Robinson has 10 rushes for 72 yards, and Barkley has 8 for a total of 37. Started off good in that first drive, and then in that second drive, well, the Eagles, their offense went a little bit stale, and give the Falcons credit, for understanding that they were going to try to use Saquon just a little bit more. I meant the third drive, sorry. All right, so Koo with the kickoff. It is high, and it's going to head over towards the end zone, and the fair catch is called for the Birds. Or touchback, excuse me. They really say fair catch, bro. That's crazy. Let's go. You know, the Falcons have had a total of 12 first downs. Both teams are actually 1 for 5 on third down, and the Eagles, they'll set up at the 30, and they're going to take a knee, and that's going to do it. So the Falcons will receive to start off the second half. Eagles do lead it by 1. It is 7-6, and they do have the lead, but they've left some meat on the bones, that's for sure. There were some good things that I liked, and there were some things that I didn't like in that first half. The defensive line, wasn't really a big fan of how they weren't able to get some stops, and they allowed, honestly, Bijan Robinson had some nice gaps, really. And credit to the Atlanta Falcons O-line, but Jordan Davis was brought there to stop the gaps. Like, that's what he was brought there to do. And he just hasn't been able to close out. Just hasn't. So, you know, getting that single coverage, that's a lot. No sacks. 1 QB hit on Kirk Cousins in the half. Eagles edge rushers stats. Josh Sweat, 24 snaps, 2 pressures. This is according to Tim McManus. Bryce Huff, 19 snaps, no pressures. Brandon Graham, 12 snaps, 2 pressures. Nolan Smith, I forgot he was playing, bro. 8 snaps, nada. Nada. Crazy. Unbelievable, bro. Really. Baseball is such a game-to-game sport that you could be coming off of a high like the last game against the Mets, and now we have Ranger and Alvarado sucking really bad. Man, that's a lot. Who else is still rocking with me, man? Hey, JJ, let's go Eagles. Let's start a poll, bro. Let's actually start a poll. That's what we're going to do. Because I would like to hear feedback from y'all. Constructive criticism, I always say, is welcome. So let's do this. Start a poll. For the first Birds game, how would you rate this call? We'll say 1 to 3. 1 being low, 10 being high. So we'll do 1. We'll do 2 to 4. 5 to 7. And then 8 to 10. I'm just curious. I want to get feedback from y'all. And I also want us to go rate somebody. So that's what we're going to go do right now. We're going to go say hi to another streamer. Who should we go say hi to? Oh, I said that we were going to go say hi to a Rising Rhino. So let's go say hi to Rising Rhino. All right. Glad I'm not watching this terrible game. Oh, it's 5-1 now in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, man. You know, the Eagles are 9-3 in their last 12 primetime games. That's pretty crazy. That's really crazy. All right, so let's go say hi. 10 is the high, right? Yep. 10 is the high. The highest. There is his link. I'm going to post it right there. Where is it? There it is. All right. Let's go say hi to Rising Rhino. JJ Raid. Good stuff.
Top-notch linebacker for those awesome linebackers back
Like
in
and
the 80s.
subscribe, baby.
For the Giants. G-Man! The best
The
Oiler
Birds are winning
ever,
tonight.
Huh? The Warren Moon comes to mind. Bruce Matthews.
There we go.
Warren
We got
Moon,
KGB
Bruce
there. We
Matthews,
got
who
David
else?
there. We got Grace there.
Uncle Rose,
Nice.
what up, KGB?
Good stuff.
What's happening?
Nice. What's wrong with his mic?
We were just opening some sticker backs.
What's wrong with his mic?
By the way, JJ, the Birds of my people. Appreciate KGB. What's up, what's up, what's up?
Yes, sir.
We got Grace. People's fans have arrived.
The Rhino JJ talking smack about the Colts. Oh, bro. Oh, Chris. Chris, you're insane. JJ sent us, how's it go, bro?
Right now covers all the Phillies games. A
Yes,
lot
sir.
of the 76ers and also
Yes, sir.
What's up?
Yep.
What's up?
All right, good. All right, so that was nice. We got to go say hi to him. So that's great. All right, it's 9:40 p.m. Eastern Time. I have to watch the Nick Foles retirement speech. But how would y'all, my question is, how would y'all rate that first half by the Birds? How would y'all rate that? Thought it was a 6. Thought it was okay. I mean, they were winning, and that's nice, but again, I feel like that they've left a lot of meat on the bones. I really do. I want to go back to the opening drive. Again, I expected them to get involved with the ground a little bit. They didn't. I like the pass to Calcaterra. Thought that was a really nice pass by Jalen. And they had a couple of nice plays, and then their offense just went stale. So 6 is right. Yeah, I'd say it's about a 5. This game, I think that like what I'm really disappointed in right now, I expected that their defense was going to be better. I really did. I just have not been happy with Brandon Graham. It's not. I'm not saying it's his fault, but like I'm not happy with Jalen Carter. I'm not happy with Bryce Huff, and Kobe Dean's made a couple of nice plays, but Jordan Davis has really been bad. The whole front of the defense has been not so good. And that's sort of my big takeaway. The offensive line's been doing great. They really have. And Jahan Dotson, I expected him to get a little bit more involved. I think that overall, like the offensive line's doing fine. The offense has been fine regardless. They frustrated me a little bit on a couple of drives, but that's not been the problem. I expect this offense. I expected this offense, bro, is going to be a top 5 offense in the NFL. I just do. But Howie's going to have to try to figure out before the trade deadline how they can boost up that defense and make them, like a middle of the pack type of a defense. And again, we have to wait and see how these weeks continue to go. They played the Saints on Sunday. I don't want Derek Carr to do what he did against the Dallas Cowboys to us. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Not wasting time with the Eagles or the NFL this year. Boring. Well, you're already on here, so. But I understand. You're already here, so I'm just saying. What else? I still think that Will Shipley should be the second running back. That's just me. But Kenny had a couple of touches in the first half and did okay. I still think it should go to Will Shipley. But that's just me. What else? Look at where these 3 Falcons wide receivers are when Kirk airmails it into the stands. Oh, wait. I wanted to... Okay, so that's different. That's from Devon Caney. Kirk has not been too good today. Kirk's decision-making, I don't think, has been too good. He had the play that he could have had the touchdown in the end zone. Thought that maybe he was going to find Drake London there. London had some space, but he overthrew it. And, yeah. It's my first Eagles call with you, JJ. Love your work, mate. Another comeback shaken up. I don't know. Well, JJ, calm down. You're going too hard. You're going too hard on people tonight on people. Yeah, man. I am. Maybe a little bit. Maybe I am a little bit. You know what's interesting to me? Caden Ellis was lined up on Devontae Smith when he caught that touchdown in the end zone. Thought that was interesting. Jalen recognized it, and he cashed in. My biggest takeaway tonight, that's a big positive, is that Jalen Hurts has been really solid. I knew that without A.J. Brown, you're without... Let's think about this. You're without A.J. Brown. I'm not like trying to make excuses, but A.J. Brown is a playmaker. He is. He's a playmaker. And they were without him, and this offense has looked pretty good. All right, we got runners over at first and second. Should we go over to the Phillies game? Should we see what's going on? I guess. I don't know why this guide's not working. I have to change this. Let's see how the Fightins are doing. 5-1 in the top of the 7th, and they got 2 runners on. Bro, if they can come back and win this game in Milwaukee, that'd be great. Oh, they're going to have a pitch and change. All right, we'll still keep it here. Kirk is watch. I always waste my time with the play-by-play crew. Always a blast. It's great. Marsh pop-up. Oof. Do the Phillies game? All right. I mean, when the Eagles game goes back, I'm going back to doing the Birds. I don't care if we're... I don't care. Because obviously, that's what I care more about. 2 missed INTs. That's an interesting point that you bring up, too. I thought Quinion had it, and then he stepped out of bounds, bro. Thought he had it. That would have been huge if he kept both feet in bounds. Not saying that was his fault, but he does have to recognize where his footing is. He does. But 5-1, disgusting Alvarado and Ranger. Yeah, I haven't even been keeping up with this game. Please like and subscribe, folks. Please like and subscribe. Would really appreciate that. All right, so I would like to go here. All right, so we got 22 votes on this. 45% of y'all have said 8 to 10. I'm really surprised that we have 144 people tuning in. Like, even still. I really am. Like, that's awesome. I did not expect that. That makes me proud. Colin Ray is going to pitch. Can't wait to watch this post-game show for the Birds. Bro, New Orleans ain't going to be easy. Come on, Cody. See what Cody can do here. With 1 out in the top of the 7th. If the Phillies somehow win this, oh boy. Yeah, 10 days to prepare, and this is what you come up with. Rush 4, drop 7. I feel. I know. I'm I'm really disappointed in this defense. I'm more so like disappointed so far in the defense more than I am impressed with Jalen Hurts. I thought that we were going to be a middle-of-the-pack defensive team, and it hasn't really been good, bro. I wonder what they're going to do to this defensive line if they don't step it up. Just one QB hit in the first half. That's bad. The ball's one strike to Cody Clemens. Come on, bro. The 0-1. Fly ball. Hit out over towards center field. It's not that deep, though, and it'll be caught for out number 2. Oh, come on, Cody. We needed that. We really needed that there. Or worse than last year. I expect that Josh Sweat's still going to lead the team in sacks. But, man, we brought in White. What the hell? What the heck's going on with Devin White, bro? Bryce Huff has been atrocious. We thought that we were going to get a good player in Bryce Huff, in Bryce Huff. Hasn't worked out like that so far. He may have to be benched. Not a good start. I have to shift my focus from one letdown to another. Yep. The ball is one strike to Kyle Schwarber in the next pitch, swinging a miss. All right, so we are... Okay, so we're back. Oh, we're back on. Okay. I did not even realize that. Sorry about that. And I got to update this. All right. So let's see what's going on. We got the channel up and running. So what's going on in this drive? Bro, I didn't even realize that we were back on. Did not even realize that. Until I saw that score bug. All right, 12:40 left in the third quarter. Bijan Robinson with 12 rushes and 96 yards. And I'll get it, or this is other running back here who's going to get it. And he'll take it all the way over towards the inside. Sorry, the screen froze for a second. Sorry. And Algier is going to get 12 yards. 12 yards. The Eagles' defense has given up a total of 148 rushing yards. 148. He'll hand it off again to Algier, and this time he'll take it all the way towards the inside the 10, and it'll be marked down at the 9. Second down and 5 yards to go. They're just running this football down the birds' throats. Crazy. 6 plays, 60 yards in just a matter of less than 3 minutes on this current drive by Atlanta. Philly scored. There we go. That's nice. So Schwarber came through. 2nd and 5. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Cousins under center. He'll flip it back to Algier, and he'll run over towards the left side, and he'll just maybe get about another couple of yards. He'll be tackled out of bounds at the Philadelphia 8, and it'll be 3rd and 4 coming up. Ugh. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. 11:10 left in the third quarter. There's Kyle Pitts out there on offense for the Atlanta Falcons. And at the tight end. They're 1 for 5 on 3rd downs tonight. London in motion. And Cousins will get the snap. Pressure's coming. And down he goes! And finally the Eagles defense breaks through. That is Milton Williams for a loss of 8 yards, and he's taken down Kirk Cousins at the Philadelphia 16-yard line. Whew, man. Just broke through that wall and was able to take Cousins down. That's a big sack there. Koo with a 34-yard attempt. And the ball spotted, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Falcons take the lead. It's 9-7, so 3 field goals today by the Atlanta Falcons. And the Birds will get it back with 10-12 to go in the third quarter. Okay. Still wasn't a good drive on defense. Finally they got through. Whoever said that they didn't want to waste their time with the Eagles, what other team would you waste your time with and not be disappointed? Bengals could have easily beaten the Chiefs. Bro, I can understand their frustration with the defense. I totally get it. I get it. Like, it is totally valid. It is. They were supposed to get upgrades this season, and this is now the second game in a row. The second game in a row where it just hasn't really been so good. Could have been up 10-9. Bro, this, I have to tell you, this could be worse, man. This really could be worse. So, make sure you like and make sure that you subscribe as well. Eagles are getting gashed on the ground right now, though. Bijan Robinson is up to 96 yards, and Tyler Algier has 51. 51, bro. All right, offense, do your thing, says KGB. Ugh. I'll have to cut that Milton Williams sack. That's better. Offense also asleep other than 2 drives. We scored a total of 7 points. Bro, you're not wrong. Like, Jalen Hurts has been good. He hasn't, like, been spectacular. And the defense for the Falcons has really done a good job on Saquon. They have. Like, they prepared that in the game plan, bro. They really have. They've taken Saquon out of this. And I'm curious to see how the Birds respond here on this drive. This is a big one coming up for them. So Pinion will kick things off. Let's keep going. All right. 10-12 to go in quarter number 3. The kick is high. It is deep. It is caught in the end zone. And a touchback for the Birds, and they'll set up shop at their own 30-yard line. There's Jason Kelsey in the booth with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, who have the call on ESPN. Hurts with 51 rushing yards and a total of 121 total yards, 70 passing, and he has a rating of 108 so far today. Birds go from right to left. Couple receivers lined up towards the right, and then you have a couple of tight ends lined up over towards the left. Dotson in motion. The ball snapped. Barkley runs over towards the right side, and he gets 9 yards. And the ball spotted at the Philadelphia 39. Anderson with the tackle. Troy Anderson, that is, the right linebacker for the Atlanta Falcons, and it's now 2nd and 1. Hurts under center. Steps up, try to talk things over with Juergens. And now he steps back. 10 seconds left on the play clock. He'll hand it off to Saquon Barkley, and Barkley will dive up the middle, and he gets a first down. And it'll be 1st and 10. Nice job by Barkley to get another 5 yards there and just lunge his way up the middle and take it to the Philadelphia 44. So far they're getting Saquon involved, and Jurgens able to provide him with a little bit of space just for him to lunge forward and put his body out there for 5 yards. The Eagles are going to continue here as they get another first down. That's their 10th first down that they've gotten today. Play action pass. All right, here's Hurts. He gets clustered, and he gets taken down, and there's a sack from Matthew Judon. That's his 2nd sack today. And Hurts loses 4 yards. He gets taken back to the 40. Judon able to break through right by an Eagles offensive lineman. And it's now 2nd and long. Goddard in motion going from left to right. Hurts will get the snap in the shotgun. He's in the pocket. He throws it. It is caught by Devontae Smith, who had to run back for it a little bit, and then he'll take it inside the 50, right at the 46-yard line, and another first down by Jalen Hurts and the offense. Hurts was able to just get all the time that he needed, and he executed a really good throw to Devontae. Didn't want to go too deep, but Smith was able to run a good route. 5 catches for him. All right, so Hurts will get the snap. He finds Saquon Barkley with a little fling up the middle, and Barkley looking to get a couple more yards. Did he get the first down? He did. A 10-yard pass to Saquon Barkley from Jalen Hurts, and Barkley doing a really good job on this drive so far. He got 9 to start things off. Then he got another 5. And now has, and then gets 10 on that one. That was a receiving yardage there. So that's now 24 yards just currently on this drive. Hurts will hand it off to Barkley. Barkley trying to muster his way up, and he gets 4 yards. Anderson again is there to make the tackle. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 yards to go at the Atlanta 32. Their offense has responded from that first half, and I like how they've come out here. I really do. 6.5 minutes to go. Third quarter is over halfway done. Game got started at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Eagles down 9-7. Calcaterra in motion, and he's over on the left side. They have a 2 tight end formation. Hurts will run over towards his right, gets the snap, throws it, flings it to Devontae Smith, and he catches it inbounds over towards that far sideline. What a beautiful dot by Hurts. He had to roll over towards his right, and he just put the ball in the sweet spot for Devontae Smith. He originally bobbled it at first, but then was just able to make the catch. They'll hand it off to Barkley. Barkley zigzags up the middle, and it gets taken down inside the 10, right at the 9-yard line. So, 4 yards for Saquon. Anderson able to take him down. That was a nice catch by Devontae. 5 receptions for Devontae Smith and 63 receiving yards on 6 targets. That's what happens when you get him involved in the game. Good things do tend to happen. 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He'll find Covey in the slot, and he'll take it just outside or out of bounds over towards that near sideline, and it'll be 3rd and 3 at the Atlanta 6. Be nice for them to get a 1st and goal at least, and Kellen Moore has to be happy with how his offense has looked so far on this drive. 9 plays and 64 yards, all covered by the Birds. Third and 3 at the Atlanta 6. 2 receivers over towards the right. And one to the left. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking to find Devontae Smith, and it is flinged, and it is deflected and incomplete. Smith was rolling out towards that right side, and he had it, and then it was just deflected by Bates. That's Jesse Bates the third. Just came out of, or just was able to take the ball right out of his hands or deflect it and just push it out for an incomplete pass. And it'll be 4th and 3. And the Eagles will just take the 3 here. It's a 24-yard field goal attempt. This will give them the lead back. And Elliott now is going to be a receiver here. So I think that they're going to go for it. Or is their time called? He was going over towards that left side. And they were trying to see if they could wave off sides or what. So a delay of game called on the Eagles. That's what the flag is. And it'll be 4th and 8. Field goal formation. Penalty on the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know why Elliott was going over towards that left side of the line. But I guess that was because he was trying to find some time there. All right, so here we go. Ball spotted by Lovato. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Eagles retake the lead. It's 10-9, baby. Let's go. Good stuff. 4 minutes and 28 seconds to go in quarter number 3. And the Birds have the lead back. They're up by 1. Can they get a stop on defense is the next question. And we'll have to just wait and see. Okay. I would like to have my screens reorganized just a little bit. I don't really like how this is set up. And maybe I can play around with it next week or before next week. But yeah. Wikipedia. Let's go to this. Okay. I definitely understand what I need to do for the next time that we're on here. Today, like, my goal was just to get, like, the play calling right. And, so far, it's been all right. Not too shabby. All right, how's everybody doing in the chat, man? Comment down below. Eagle Birds. Can we get a stop? Tune into the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. It's funny. Kevin has no idea what's going on, bro. This game is not making me feel good about this season at all. We look all around not good. Coaching, defense, sloppy offense. Yeah. Nobody's really in sync. But to me, and again, I'm not like trying to blame this on not having a preseason, but this is what also tends to happen when you don't play snaps in the preseason as well. Just saying that's a part of it. There's no denying that. I'm not trying to excuse this offense. I'm not trying to excuse the defense, but it does help when you have your first string guys out there getting some snaps. Just give them a couple. I thought that they were rusty in the first week too. It's still early, but we expected them. We're happy that they won week 1, but we just expected them to be a little bit better. I expected them to look a little bit more polished. What's up, Alex? How you doing, bro? The game is flying. It is. I will say that. I will say that the game is flying. That's true, JJ. Yeah, and again, I'm not trying to make an excuse, but that is a part of it too. All right, so man will kick it. It goes all the way over towards the end zone, and the Falcons will just let that one go, and they'll set up shop at the Atlanta 30-yard line. Kirk Fangio. At least the Cowboys knew that they were going to suck. Bro, I don't know how this New Orleans offense is going to go up against us. But trying to stop Alvin Kamara, that's going to be really tough. But let's get through this game first. 4:28 to go in the third quarter. Boy, if we see a pick from Quinion, I think that would get the juices flowing. I do. We need a turnover on defense really badly. We do. All right, so 9 seconds left on the play clock. Let's see what the Falcons decide to do here. Cousins in the gun. He'll get the snap. He looks towards his left. It is caught by London, and he'll get about 11 yards there. He caught it. It was for 5 yards, and then he got an extra 6 and was able to spin his way, and Eagles just not able to do a good job at tackling him. Zach Baun finally was there to make the tackle. Darius Slay missed a tackle. Then it was Reed Blankenship, and then finally Zach Baun was like, yeah, I had enough. But come on, man. Darius cannot be missing tackles like that. 2nd and 1. They did not get the first down there. Cousins under center, and he'll hand it off to Algier, who gets up for 2 yards, climbs the ladder, and is taken down by Nolan Smith. So that Isaiah Pacheco is out for 6 to 8 weeks? Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all, man. Tyrese Maxey's in the house. That's a plus. That's cool. I didn't even know Tyrese Maxey was there. Zach Berman said that Tyrese Maxey was there, so that's kind of cool. Love Tyrese Maxey. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Cousins again under center. Fakes the handoff. Pressure's coming. He throws it, and it is incomplete. So there was a good job by the Eagles defense. That was Jalen Carter that was almost able to get to the quarterback, but they were able to break through that offensive line from that Falcons team. Carter was just a couple of seconds late as to getting over to Kirk. But good pressure. I gotta give him that for sure. 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 3:09. Darnell Mooney in motion. Cousins will get the snap. He's looking. He finds Bijan Robinson, and Robinson immediately taken down just before the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 2 yards. A loss of 2 yards, and that's going to put them back at the 39. Whew. So 3rd and long, they need a stop here. That'd be great. Booker got the tackle. Thomas Booker the 4th. Cousins in the gun. He'll get the snap. He's looking. He finds a receiver, and he's taken down right on the hash at the 47-yard line. That was Kyle Pitts for 8 yards. Avonte Maddox there to make the tackle, and the Eagles get the stop that they need. It is 4th and 4 at the Atlanta 47. But they are going to go for it. So here we go. Cousins again in the gun. He throws it and gets a first down. Making the catch there was Pitts again, I believe. And with 2 minutes left to go, they'll extend the drive. It's a first and 10. That was Ray McLeod that got 11 yards. That's the one thing I got to get better at. Cloud was wide open, man. Wide open. Blankenship couldn't even make the tackle, couldn't stay on him. And why wouldn't they go for it? Of course they would. Come on, JJ. 90 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Cousins, again in the gun, will get the snap. He's looking, and he finds Darnell Mooney, and Mooney's going to be taken down at the 10, and he'll go into the end zone. C.J. Gardner-Johnson missed the tackle there. Come on. And the Falcons get a touchdown. In the secondary, man, Gardner just could not even take Mooney down. That's a 42-yard touchdown, and it's 15-10 Atlanta. No pressure, and Mooney just had all day and night to catch that thing, and then CJ just couldn't even tackle him. Then he flipped in the end zone. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion here. the Falcons. And Kirk Cousins with 163 passing yards. He'll get the snap. Backs up. He's looking. Flings it into the end zone. It's incomplete. Incomplete. Thanks to Quinyon Mitchell and the Eagles secondary. They're talking a little bit of some trash, too. 1:21 left to go in the third quarter. That was supposed to go to Drake London. He was the intended receiver. But Darnell Mooney, man, a 42-yard touchdown, gives the Falcons the lead on what was about a 3-minute drive. CJGJ, bro, didn't wrap up the tackle there. I can't believe that. I can't believe that, bro. Phillies are in the top of the eighth. It's 6-2 now. I see. Wow. 6-2, bro. That is crazy. What's chat saying, bro? What's chat saying? I'm terrified. Think gotta stop. Stop them dirty birds. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, it's over. I'm saying that because I'm tired. Crazy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, baby. 5 to 7, we got 38%. 8 to 10 of you say 35%, or 35% say 8 to 10. All right. That's about like where I expected it to be, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And for my first game, I'm happy about that. Because it's only gonna go up. Ugh. Titans can't get another run. I can't understand how CJGJ just missed that. Ray McLeod and Darnell Mooney, bro. All right. 1 minute and 21 seconds to go in quarter number 3. It is September 16th, man. Here we go. The kick by opinion is high, is deep, and is caught in the end zone. But taking the knee is Dotson, and that is for a touchback. Please make sure that y'all hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. We got 104 likes, which means that 13 of you have not hit the thumbs up button. KGB, the Saints going to score 100 on us. It's crazy. The more you expect, the more that you're disappointed. All right, come on, man. Let's go, Jalen. Gets the snap. He's looking. It's play action. He'll run all the way towards the 30 and get taken or run out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. To be exact. Or, sorry, the 33. So he ran for about 3 yards. I got taken away by the numbers there. So they'll say it's a 2nd and 8. Maybe 2nd and 7.5. 53 seconds left to go. 3 receivers lined up over towards the right side. Hurts will fake the handoff, and he'll end up finding Britton Covey. Covey's going to get taken down inside the 40, or at the 40, and then he goes over towards the 45-yard line. And, well, there's going to be a flag on the play. And they're going to call the offense back. Covey had 14 yards. They were going to call a penalty on Cam Jurgens for an ineligible downfield pass. Let's see again. Ugh. I don't know. That looked like it was a ticky-tack call. It'll be 2nd and 12 at the Philadelphia 28. I think that was a little bit of a ticky-tack play, personally. Let's go. 2nd and 13. 9 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts gets the shotgun snap. He looks, finds Devontae Smith. Smith goes to the 35 and outside towards the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4, an 8-yard reception for Devontae Smith. And Ellis was there to make the tackle. Keaton Ellis, that is. And the clock's going to run all the way down to 0. So it's 3rd and 4 as we head into quarter number 4. Eagles are down by 5. They'll have the ball at their own 36-yard line. We've reached the end of the third quarter. It's 15-10 Atlanta. All right. Here we go. So we go to the fourth quarter. Eagles trivia. Let's do this. All right. I'm going to ask you a question, and if you get it right, you'll hear this. If you get it wrong, you'll hear this. Okay. So what do I want to know? All right. I would like to know I'll give you an easy one today. Where did Donovan McNabb go to college? Where did Donovan McNabb go to college? Give you that as an easy one today. All right, Donovan McNabb, where did he go to college? You're right, Larry, and it was the right call. Syracuse. Got it. Got it, man. You got it. Eagles have been called for 3 ineligible man downfield penalties tonight. The last one cost them a first down. You're right, Larry. Bryce Huff, no pressures. None. None. Syracuse is correct. Hey, Sirianni, help me out here. Yeah. And you're right, Larry. Come on, bro. You had a ceremony for Nick Foles and only 10 points heading into the fourth quarter, bro. All right. Come on. Let's go. 3rd and 4 as we start off the fourth quarter. See what this Eagles offense can do. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Barkley heads on over towards the right. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He has all the time in the world. And now pressure's coming. He rolls over towards the right side. And it is caught by Covey. Covey with a catch right at the 45. Nice play by Hurts. And Alford there for the tackle. But Covey able to make a really good catch and just haul it in. Again, this is what happens when the offensive line is going to give you time. Mekhi Becton there did a pretty good job, too, at just making sure that Hurts had the time to throw. Though this time they'll try to find Covey again, and he just gets 1 yard as he runs out of bounds over towards the near sideline, and it's now 2nd and 9. Ball spotted again at the Philadelphia 46. It's been a quick one so far. 15 seconds left on the play clock. And Hurts trying to line them up. Birds looking to go 2-0, but they're down by 5. 5 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to milk this clock down, so Hurts will get the snap. He is looking. He throws it up the middle, and it is caught right at the 47, or right at the 49, excuse me, and it'll be 3rd and 6. The catch was made by Saquon Barkley, and that was just good enough for 3 yards. Sort of lost his footing and slipped up a little bit. But it's now a 3rd and 6 on the short pass by Jalen Hurts. Five plays so far in this drive for 19 yards in a matter of 2.5 minutes. 2 receivers lined up over towards the left. And 1 to the right along with the tight end. Hurts will get it. He's looking. He throws it. It is caught by Devontae Smith. And is that good enough for a first down? No, they say that he was a little bit short. It's 4th and 1 at the Atlanta 46-yard line. So it was a 5-yard catch. Smith just not able to keep it right at the 47. That's where they had to go. And the Eagles are going to go for it on 4th down here with 12:45 left in the 4th quarter. See if they go for the tush push here. Curious to see if they can keep the drive going. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts under center. And 3 men behind him. And they're going to try to lunge their way forward. And he got it. Got it. There we go. So he gets an extra couple of yards. That are going to say that it's good for 3, and the ball spotted at the Atlanta 43, and the drive continues. Okay. So the tush push still works. Hurts able to just lunge his way forward, and Stoutland has to be really happy about that. 1st and 10 for the Birds at the Atlanta 43. Hurts will hand it off to Barkley, who runs and breaks through a couple of tackles, and he'll get taken down by about 5 Falcons right at the 43-yard line. Right at the 39-yard line, excuse me. It's good enough for 4 yards. Hughes there to make the tackle. That's Mike Hughes in the secondary. Barkley with 39 just on the second drive of the game. Rushing yards, that is, and 24 throughout the rest. Crazy. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He throws it. It's caught by Covey. It is shy of the first down marker, and it'll be 3rd and 2 at the Atlanta 35. He had to throw it towards the outside, and Covey there to make the catch. But A.J. Terrell has had a lot of tackles tonight, able to get another one. Terrell so far in this game, 6 tackles, 1 assisted tackle as well. And 10:40 left to go. Eagles O-line, they say that they're 337.5 pounds altogether, which is the highest in the NFL. Hurts is going to run up the middle. It's a read, and he gets the first down, and he's taken down inside the 25 at the 23-yard line. That's a 12-yard run by Jalen Hurts. He had a lot of daylight and a good block by Becton and Mailata as well to just give him all the space and the time to operate and scramble right up. Good. 69 rushing yards for Hurts. He'll hand it off to Barkley. Barkley getting taken down inside the 15, and he'll get all the way towards the 14. As he's able to get through the teeth of the Falcons' defense. And it's 2nd and 1 at the Atlanta 14-yard line. Another run up the middle. Now about Landon Dickerson providing him some space. They'll hand it off again, or they'll fake the handoff to Saquon, and Hurts able to zigzag right up the middle and get to the 12. Thought maybe they were originally going to hand it off to Saquon, but he even fooled me in some misdirection. There's some nice creativity by this Eagles offense, and they get it to the 12. It's 1st and 10 at the Atlanta 12-yard line. Again, Eagles down by 5. 12 plays, 58 yards in a matter of 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Can they just get into the end zone first? Hurts lines them up. 5 on the play clock. Clock running down to less than 9 to go. Barkley gets the handoff. He gets through one person, and he'll take it all the way towards the 6-yard line. It looked like, and Barkley is down, but there's a flag. There is a flag over there. So they handed it off to Saquon. It looked like Onyemata was going to try to take him down right in the backfield. So the penalty is on Wilson for offensive holding for 10 yards. That was enforced at the 8, and that'll send the Eagles all the way back to the 18-yard line. And it'll be a 1st and 16. They got to get to the 2. They have to get to the 2. That's a big call. So Hurts gets the snap. He's going to run. He takes it all the way towards the 10, goes back outside, goes all the way towards the 5, and dives out of bounds again. It's now 2nd and 4 and a 12-yard run by Jalen Hurts, and he's still utilizing his legs the best that he can. Man. A dive as well by Troy Anderson, and he couldn't even stop him. 83 rushing yards for Jalen Hurts. And less than 8 minutes to go. Drive continues, and the ball spotted at the 6. Hurts will hand it off to Barkley. He spins, and he just gets a yard past the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be 3rd and 3. Carter and Goldman able to get the tackles. Oof. Some pushing and shoving, and just going back to that nice play by Hurts. He was just able to run it out of bounds and step up, climb the pocket, go up the middle, and then go towards his left. That was a big gain. 3rd and 3. They got to get to the 2 in order for it to be 1st and goal. Hurts fakes the handoff, play action. He'll try to find he finds Barkley, and Barkley runs into the end zone and gets the touchdown. That is a pass by Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley with a 5-yard touchdown, and the Eagles retake the lead. It's 16-15 in Philadelphia. Hurts again just able to run over towards the outside part. And Barkley caught it. Was his knee down, though? Oh, I think he's a little short. The play is going to be under review. I think that they're going to spot it right at the 1. That's why I sort of stuttered a little bit, because I thought that he was down by contact. So it'll be 1st and goal at the Atlanta 1. Yep, his knee was down. I thought it was, but they didn't rule that first, So Hurts passed it to Saquon. That was good for 40 yards, but his knee was just down at the 1-yard line. Clock continues. They're going to reset the clock to 7:05. Replay official reviewed that the runner broke the plane ruling that it was reversed. Okay. Here we go. They'll go for the brotherly shove with Hurts under center. And let's see if they can move the pile on. They do! And Hurts is in, and that is a touchdown by Philadelphia. And finally, they retake the lead. 16-15 on the drive that took 9 minutes and 34 seconds. And the Eagles march all the way down on 17 plays and get 70 yards. Gainwell also was able to push the pylon forward along with Dallas Goedert, too, as Hurts got it. sort of over on his left side. So the Eagles are going to go for 2 here, and why not? Falcons could then potentially tie it with a field goal. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Couple receivers lined up over towards the left side. And Hurts will hand it off to Barkley. Barkley tries to go up the middle. And I think he lost the ball for a second. Was he into the end zone, though? 2-point conversion, and the attempt fails. Just marked down right at the goal line. And that was no good. Let's see again. Barkley had it. Yep. Just marked short. Just marked short, so that's what they ruled it first. They may review this, though. And they do, and they say that he's in. They say that he's in, and it's now 18-15 Philadelphia. I think he broke the plane there. Yeah. Yep. His hand just under the pylon. His hand just got in. That was a beautiful play by Saquon. He couldn't even tell from real time. And, his hand just got in there. Good job by the camera operators, too. So 18-15, and that is huge. All right, so 6:47 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the Eagles do retake the lead as they lead it by 3. Yeah, he just got in. How about that? How about that, man? Let's go. Oh, never mind. He got it. You got it, baby. All right. This defense needs to buckle up. I'll tell you that now. I can't believe that they ended up getting the 2-point conversion. Great job by Saquon to just get his elbow in and fight to get some extra, to get that extra yard. Come on, bro. It's great. It's great. So the Phillies, they lost 6-2. I want to take a look at some of the other scores going on in Major League Baseball. We'll do that now. Diamondbacks and Rockies are tied 2-2. White Sox and Angels, it's 7-1. Chicago. The Mets did win 2-1. So the magic number stayed the same. However, the Braves did lose, right? So the magic number for the Phillies to get into the playoffs has gone down to 3. How about that? That's a plus for the Phils. Or sorry, no, it went down to 4. Not 3, sorry. I'll take that. I will take that. That's the kind of instinctual maneuver that they're going to get, that you're going to get from a legit high-end running back. Yeah, man. Great IQ, great awareness. Great awareness there. The D was getting some rest, and now they got to step up. They have to step up here. .647 to go in quarter number 4. And let's see if the Eagles defense can hold Kirk Cousins. Man kicks it, and it is going to go all the way towards the end zone, and it is caught in taking a knee. Will be Ray McLeod. So Kirk Cousins will start at the 30. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. And turn on those notification bell icons, and that way you'll know when I upload or go live. Eagles are 4 for 10 today on third down. Falcons are 1 for 7. Falcons have had some missed opportunities, man. But again, the game ain't over. It's been quite a game. All right, so Cousins has it, and he'll hand it off to Robinson. And Robinson goes over towards the right and gets past the line of scrimmage just for 1 yard. and the Kobe Dean able to get him. The last 3 seasons, 19 of 21 teams starting 0-2 have missed the playoffs. 2nd and 9, the Falcons did lose the first week to the Pittsburgh Steelers by a score of 19-10. Cousins under center. Mooney in motion. And Cousins gets the snap play action pass. He throws it downfield, and it is incomplete. That was supposed to go to Darnell Mooney, and it was just a little bit too far, a little bit out of reach for him. They say that Avonte Maddox is down in pain on the Eagles sideline. Uh-oh. Can't afford to lose him. Cousins, 14 for 22 in the passing game with 163 completion yards. He also did throw for a touchdown to Darnell Mooney for 41 yards. Refs trying to break up what's going on here for the Falcons, and they'll have to reset the clock. Timeout is called with 6:12 to go. They had to call for time with the play clock down to 1. Again, they're 1 for 7 on 3rd downs. It's 3rd and 9. Eagles really needed that long drive, and I thought that was really good that they were able to milk the clock down. That's the one thing that they did a really good job with in 2022 to 2023. They did a really good job of just keeping the offense out there and giving the defense a little bit of some rest. You know, you definitely need that. Hurts was 7 for 7 on that touchdown drive with 34 passing yards. Sorry, with 34 yards on that touchdown drive, and he had 6 carries for 33 yards and a touchdown. Yeah, I was right. I'm killing the pronunciation of Covey. Britton Covey. Okay, fine. Britton Covey. It's not doing Covey. Okay. Britton Covey. I've heard some people call him Covey, though, too. Britton Covey. Avonte Maddox is down on the sideline in a lot of pain. Got looked at by the trainers for an extended time and is now slowly walking towards the medical tent, according to E.J. Smith, who's the Eagles beat writer for the Philadelphia Inquirer. Like and subscribe, baby, and turn on those notification bell icons. And that way you'll know when I go live, man. No pass rush. Come on, bro. Under 14 likes. Let's keep it going. Phillies just won't hit, says Jack. Britton Covey. All right. Right now it's 28 people on watching. At the 2-minute warning, we're going to go raid Rhino again. We better get him up to 50 likes. I need us to be there to support him, bro. I need us to be there to support him. I really do. Yeah, Maddox got tangled up with Quinion Mitchell. That's what happens. 3rd and 9. 6:12 to go in the 4th quarter. So at the 2-minute warning, we'll go say hi to Rhino again. So let's see what goes on. Cousins will get the snap. He's looking. He fires up the middle. It is caught, but shy of the 1st down marker. And the ball will be spotted at the 30. I think it's going to be at the 39-yard line. So that was to Drake London. That was good for 8 yards, but Slay there at the right time. And he was just there to make the stop. But Cousins is going to go for it here to try to extend the drive. 5:44 left to go. He'll hand it off, and getting stuffed is Robinson. And he is stuffed right before the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of a couple of yards, but a flag is thrown, and I think it's going to go against the Birds. 5:38 left to go in the 4th quarter. and they're going to call a flag, and Nick Sirianni is not happy with this call. And this is a big one, bro. Now he's smiling. All right, so it's now 1st and 10. Let's see. It looked like he wasn't happy at first. Injury update. Avonte Maddox's return to the game. So Brian Robinson, no gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson got it. All right, good. Let's go. Let's go. But there was a flag. I guess the penalty was declined. All right. Okay. Max is returning to the game. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. How about that? Good stuff. It was also a weird call by the Falcons to go for it. That was a weird call by them to go for it there. CJ got the huge stop. I didn't know what the heck was going on. They needed that stop. They got it. I'm happy that they got it. I'm really happy that they got it. Milk that clock down, man. Milk that clock down. That's all I ask. We got 189 people tuning in. So the Eagles will take over at the Atlanta 39. Forgot to mention that too. I will say, like, no team has turned the ball over. There have been no picks. There have been no turnovers. There have been no fumbles. Nothing. Well, actually, yeah, there was a fumble, but it was recovered by Atlanta. So. Wild. We got 170 people tuning in. Thank you all so much for tuning in on here. I promise you, you're going to really enjoy this as the weeks go on. It's going to get better and better. So Max is back out there, or was back out there, so that was good. All right, come on, Jalen. 18-15 is the score. 42nd of career, so that's a one rush touchdown. So that was his 42nd career rushing touchdown that he had earlier in the game. Earlier in the quarter, I should say. He'll hand it off to Barkley. Barkley takes it to the 35, and he'll go down over towards the 30, and a flag thrown by the refs. 5:32 left in the fourth quarter. And the Eagles could definitely use another touchdown to put this potentially away. So Barkley rushes for 11 yards. The penalty was on Landon Dickerson for offensive holding for 10 yards. Forced at the Atlanta 36, and that's going to send them back to the 46-yard line. C.J. Gardner-Johnson with that awesome stop. That was great. So 1st and 17 at the Atlanta 46. Hurts lines him up. Saquon right behind him. Smith in motion, going from left to right. He'll hand it off to Saquon Barkley, and Barkley is stuffed and gets taken down for a loss of 4. That's going to be now 2nd and long, 2nd and 18 to be exact, as Bates and Smith-Williams were there at the right time. So it'll be 2nd and 18 at the Atlanta 47. So Barkley has 18 rushes, 79 total yards. He's averaged about 4.5 per carry. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He fires it. It's caught by Goddard. And Goddard catches it inside the 35 and is taken down right at the 32-yard line by Ellis. They'll mark him down actually at the Atlanta 31. Say that he got an extra yard there, so that certainly does help. Dallas Goedert has not really gotten involved with the offense today, and that's for 16 yards. That's his first target and his first reception. His third target, his second reception, and now he has 25, so he had 9 before that. 3:45 left to go. Fourth quarter, 5 seconds left on the play clock. Barkley runs from left to right. Hurts gets it. He'll throw it over to Barkley, and Barkley will get a couple of yards and run out towards the near sideline. And he gets a first down. It's good for 4 yards. And Barkley able to get another reception. First and 10 at the Atlanta 27-yard line as he was able to dive, plunge, and able to maneuver his way over towards that near sideline. Phillips did make the tackle. Clock running down to 3 minutes. 22 touches by Saquon and 100 scrimmage yards by him in this game. Hurts has utilized him as a weapon, and he'll run up the middle again. And he gets taken down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 2nd and 10. No gain as Grady Jarrett, the defensive edge for the Atlanta Falcons, is there to make the tackle. Jarrett in his 10th season, a 2-time Pro Bowl selection, had an ACL injury that caused him to miss time. They'll run one more play before the 2-minute warning. Eagles lead it by 3. It's 18-15. Shotgun formation. Hurts hands it off to Barkley, who runs up the middle, takes it to the 20, inside towards the 18-yard line. And actually, they'll mark him down at the 17, and he gets another first down. And we have reached the 2-minute warning, 18-15. Eagles lead it by 3 with 2 minutes to go. And we head to the 2-minute warning. Let's go say hi again to Rising Rhino. We have 181 people on here. I want us to go say hi, baby. Come on, man. I want us to go say hi. That's what I really, really want. All right. So let's go say hi to Rhino. All right. We'll go say hi to the Rhino. Thank you all so much for subscribing, too, by the way. JJ Raid. Come on, man. He has 32 people on there watching. I need them to get more.
Jarrett with the stop. Jarrett with the stop. We're 800 views. We're going to miss 1,000.
Yo, JJ Raid. Let's go.
Oh,
David's there. Richard's there. Tyler's there. Good stuff.
Did you hear about the Isaiah Pacheco fracturing his fibula? I did not. I did not hear that.
What's up, Hawkins?
2nd and 10.
Hawkins is there.
Eagles up the middle. Barkley. Miss at least 6 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's going to be going to the IR. At least 6 weeks. Crap. The Chiefs bringing Kareem Hunt in for a visit.
All right, here's his link.
Wow.
Come on, man.
That one hurts.
Come on, let's go say hi.
What's up, JJ? Waiting again.
There's
What's
Lou.
going on? Hey-o.
There's Lou.
Make sure you guys hit that like button.
I did insist.
50 burger. If you're not subscribed, sub it up. Let's
All
go.
right,
What up,
let's
Scott?
go. Let's go. 2-minute warning is over. 2-minute warning is over. Had to let out a good yawn there. "20 rushes for 88 yards for Saquon Barkley. 4 receptions for 21 yards. 3rd and 1 at the Atlanta 18-yard line. And the Falcons could use this stop. Both teams still have all three of their timeouts, mind you. It's been a quick game. Well, this game still got started at like 8:15? It's been like a baseball game so far. Really. 3rd and 1 with 2 minutes to go. Cousins looking to try to extend the game, but the Eagles are going to try to end it here and make it a 2-possession game. First, they got to keep the drive alive. They're going to go for the brotherly shove, and it looks like number 95 stepped over the line for the Atlanta Falcons, and the flag is going to be called. That was on street. So that is good for an odd. So it's a penalty on street encroachment, and it's declined. So it'll be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, and they'll plunge forward, and the Eagles extend the drive and get a first down as the brotherly shove works once again. It's able to just go forward and just advance through the pylon. Got 1 yard and timeout called by Atlanta with 1:56 left to go in the 4th quarter. Look at Sirianni, man. Sirianni's all fired up. Got 195 people tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and turn on those bell icons. So the Falcons call their first timeout. Eagles still have all three. Less than 2 minutes to go. Hurts in the gun. Get the snap. He'll hand it off to Barkley. Barkley buzzes up the middle, and he gets taken down inside the 20. And it'll be 2nd down here, and another timeout called by the Falcons. Takes it to the Atlanta 13 for 4 yards. Can we call it a QB sneak just once, please? Bro, it's a brotherly shove, bro. Let's go. Jordan Steele 88, rate him, please. Not to, we won't do it today, but I'll do it another time, man. Flag was picked up, no penalty. Thanks, Dad. Yeah. 2nd and 6 at the Atlanta 13. You know, the good part is that I know what I have to work on. And the next part is that we have another week to do this. Even if I don't get home until the second half of the game, I don't care. I'm still doing this. I definitely noticed that there's a difference from week 1 last year to week 1 now. Which is good. But there's a lot of polishing that has to happen. And it will. Did the Rockies walk it off? They did. Wow. Good for the Rockies. Good for the Rockies, dude. They beat the Diamondbacks. I can't believe it. The Rockies beat the Diamondbacks. So that means that the Diamondbacks are now a half game behind the Mets, or a half game above the Mets. Wow. They're all so close. All right. So the second timeout was called by the Falcons. I take back what I said about CJ. Hurts 22 for 27 in the passing game tonight for 170 passing yards. 1 touchdown. He has thrown 4. He's also scored a touchdown as well. 1:51 left. It's 2nd and 6. Eagles have dominated the clock in this second half for 19 minutes and 5 seconds. All right, here we go. 15 seconds left on the play clock. Hurts will get the snap, and they'll hand it off to Barkley, and Barkley gets it all the way towards the 10. So it'll be 3rd and 3. So he goes right down the middle, and that's going to be the final timeout called by the Atlanta Falcons, and this could put the game on ice if the Eagles convert. They got to convert here. If they could get a touchdown, then that's GG, I think, unless something crazy happens. And we've seen crazy things happen, but Falcons obviously would have to go for an onside kick. A field goal, then an onside kick. But they'd be without any timeouts. The Eagles still have all 3 of their timeouts left. 211 people tuning in. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And turn on those bell icons. Hurts, they have 2 seconds left on the play clock. And a timeout called by Sirianni and the Eagles. They'll burn one of their timeouts. Huh. 18-15, man. I did not expect that. Was not in my bingo cards tonight. Even if they get 25, that's not what I expected in my bingo cards, bro. Crazy. Do we got a raid going on? Let's go, Birds, man. Let's keep going. Nice. Justin, Vince, and Pete, thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. Appreciate it. All right, Hurts under center. 3rd and 3 for the Eagles at the 6-yard line. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He fires it, and it is bobbled by Saquon and incomplete. Oh, man. It was right to Saquon, too, and he just could not make the catch. He had it right there. Right there. Perfect play. Perfect play. So it's now 4th and 3. I think you got to go for it. 1:42 left to go. They're going to go for the field goal here, so it's going to be a 28-yard attempt, and the Falcons are going to get a chance to get a game-winning drive. Wow. Ball spotted, kick is up, and the kick is good, and it's 21-15. The Eagles still have 2 timeouts left, but the Falcons are going to try to respond, and they have plenty of time. They do. They have plenty of time. I don't know. Would you have gone for it on 4th down there? Would you have done it? What would you have done? Let me know down below, man. Please let me know. I can't believe it. That's crazy. Bro, we have 227 people tuning in as well. Barkley is such a beast. He is. Shoot, man, I don't like that it's a possibility the Falcons can win here. I feel that, bro. I absolutely feel that. It's crazy. I would definitely have gone for it. I would have gone for it too. Kirk Cousins in 2022, on game-winning drives, he had 8 opportunities. He was 0 for 8. Crazy. I would have gone for it, yeah. Me too. All right, here we go. Man kicks it. 65 yards. It goes all the way towards the end zone. Touchback for Atlanta, and Cousins will get started at the Atlanta 30. Now you got to hope that the Eagles defense can get a stop. Last season they had 3 losses after leading in the final 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. Let's see what they're made of here. Let's see what they can do. McLeod in motion. All right, so Cousins will get the snap. He's looking. He fires it. It's a dot. That was beautiful all the way to Kyle Pitts, the tight end, for 11 yards. Caught at the Atlanta 41. 1:25 left to go. Clock still ticking. Bijan Robinson over towards his right side. Cousins will get it, and he'll fire it over towards the 40, inside the 40, and it is caught again by Darnell Mooney for 21 yards. 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. Ball spotted at the Philadelphia 38-yard line. The Falcons will break the huddle. Less than a minute to go, 58, 57, 56. Cousins will get the snap. He's looking again. He fires it, and Mooney makes the catch and escapes the tackle and takes it all the way to the Philadelphia 13. Wow. Poor coverage. 48 seconds to go. Eagles have 2 timeouts. Mooney caught it. Terrible tackling. I think that was by Quinyon Mitchell. It was Quinyon. And now the Falcons are knocking on the door. 48 seconds to go. Cousins gets the snap. He's looking, and he gets London for about an extra 5 yards, and now it'll be taken out of bounds. 43 seconds to go. No coverage, and it's now 2nd and 5 at the Philadelphia 7-yard line. Eagles still have 2 timeouts. 2nd and 5, 15 seconds left to go in this, 15 seconds left on the play clock, 43 on the game clock. Cousins gets the snap. He's looking, still looking, fires it. It's incomplete. Avonte Maddox deflected it out of Ray McLeod's hands, and that was huge. It's now 3rd and 5. Maddox, who was out of the game for a little bit with an injury, went to the medical tent, able to get a nice tackle, and it's 3rd and 5. That would have been a touchdown to Ray McLeod. Good job by Avonte. 38 seconds to go. Can the Eagles get a stop? That's the question. Cousins gets the snap. He's looking, and he fires it, and it's good for a touchdown to Drake London. Oh, man. And the Falcons have tied it 21-21 with 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 plays, 70 yards in about a minute and 5 seconds. And Vic Fangio must be stunned. Wow. 1 for 9. Kirk Cousins is now potentially on game-winning drives. There was a flag that came after the touchdown. It was for unsportsmanlike conduct from Drake London. Wow. That's unbelievable. That is, wow. All right, extra point coming up. Let's see what happens here. So they're going to have to kick the extra point from the 35. Ball spotted, kick is up, and it is good. That set them back to the 35. So extra point is good by Koo, and the Falcons retake the lead. The good news is that the Eagles have 2 timeouts left, and they could walk it off with a field goal. That is the good news. But 34 seconds, you got to get into field goal range, and you can't dilly-dally. You really can't. That is crazy. Wow. Again, I asked, should they have gone for it on 4th down? I asked that again. All right. Let's see. 22-21 Atlanta. And Koo will kick it off. 34 seconds to go. 6 lead changes tonight. That one is going to be caught into the end zone. Taking the knee is Jahan Dotson. 34 seconds to go. 2 timeouts remaining for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. And Saquon also had drop pass. That was a critical play down the stretch too. Still ain't over though. But they got to get into field goal range, and I don't know how much time they're really going to have. Let's see. Just get it into field goal range. It is definitely possible. Let's see what Hurts is made of here. He'll get the shotgun snap. He's looking. He fires it. It's caught by Goddard, and Goddard takes it all the way towards the 42. He'll be marked down at the 43. So he caught it right at the 41 for 13 yards. That's where he landed at the 43, and a timeout called by the Birds. So they have 1 timeout left to spare. 27 seconds are left in the 4th quarter, and Kellen Moore is going to have a conversation with Jalen Hurts here. Oof. Let's go. They still have 1 timeout left. They'll break the huddle. Barkley lining up right next to Jalen Hurts. Smith over towards that left side of the line of scrimmage. They got 2 receivers to the right. Goddard is also to the right as well. Hurts will get the snap. He's looking. He throws it, and it is picked off. It is picked off, and Jalen Hurts throws it, and it is intercepted by the Falcons. Intercepted by Bates. Man. Jesse Bates III just picked off Jalen Hurts. The ball was caught at the 32. At the Atlanta 32. And with a couple of knees, that's going to do it. And the Falcons are going to win week 2 against the Eagles. Wow. That is stunning. Wow. That's a heartbreaker. Eagles are going to burn their final timeout as they take a knee. And it's 2nd and 11. Hurts got picked. Hurts got picked, man. Wow. Another knee taken and some words chirping as well. And Kirk Cousins is going to beat the Philadelphia Eagles by a final score of 22-21. Wow. That was... Boy, do I have thoughts about that. I do. I mean, I give the Falcons a little bit of credit, but the Eagles... First of all, their defensive line today was awful. I said that in the first half with Bryce Huff and all those guys, man. It was so bad. Barkley's drop pass with the 3rd and 3. That was critical. I think that they should have went for it on 4th down. I'm going to stick by what I said there. Your defense has not been so good. And I think that you had to go for it there. And if you don't convert, you don't convert. But if you do, then that's the game. And those little things matter. They do. So I would have went for it on 4th down, personally. The pick at the end by Hurts. Can't have that turnover there. That was a bad throw. Bad read. That was stunning. I can't believe that they lost this game. I figured that even though it was ugly, I didn't think that the Eagles were going to lose. I didn't think that they were going to lose this game. And that final drive was a stab in the heart, and it made me think about what happened last year. Kirk Cousins got down the field 70 yards in just the matter of seconds. No pressure, no blitzing, nothing. Darnell Mooney has all day and night to make catches. Nothing, man. What the heck is Vic Fangio doing? What the heck is this defense doing? That's why I would have went for it on 4th and 3, and that's why I'm disappointed that they didn't do that. I am. Saquon had a good game, but this one stings. This one really, really stings. I don't know, dude. I'm really disappointed. I'm really disappointed, bro. Seriously, horrible call by Sirianni, too. Yep. So pathetic. Week 2 was nothing but upsets. Thanks for a good call, but I'm just too angry right now. Dude, I'm angry, too. I'm disappointed, man. Jalen doesn't have it. I'm more so disappointed. I mean, that was critical too, but right now, the game just ended. I'm more mad right now. I'm not as mad at Jalen, and maybe I should be, and maybe I'll get there, but I really was having flashbacks to Matt Patricia's defense last year with Carolina going all the way down and making some really good plays against us during those last 2 minutes or whoever it was. Why can't I think of it? Yeah, DJ Moore. Yeah, I think that was Carolina. We are cooked next week, says Ken. That's not. I do not feel good. This team was 6 for 13 on 3rd downs today, and the offense just got stale at the end. I don't get it. Hurts didn't have a bad day on paper. 268 total yards. I can't say that. I thought Devontae had a really good game. Thought Goddard had a really nice catch. I don't know, man. What do you think went wrong? Jalen Hurts is Floyd Mayweather on Family Guy. I'm not fully there with Jalen, man. I mean, again, I know that pick was bad at the end. But just wow. Just wow, man. Crazy. All right. One word is wow. That's a good one. I'm curious to see what they're going to say after this game. I really am. Buckle up, Anthony Mingione says. It's going to be a long, short week. Wow. Choke job. Philly, tough loss to the Falcons. What's the feeling about the Eagles? Any worry or panic, or is it too early for that, says Kai Carlin? So, okay, I won't take this as an excuse either. Jacob Marino just tweeted that. At the end of the day, the Eagles were without A.J. Brown. So, obviously, their offensive woes were a lot more amplified tonight without him. Hopefully, they learn from this, and the offense continues to develop, and by December, this will be a distant memory. I can't blame that they lost this because they were without A.J. Brown. That's no excuse. Okay, you have Saquon Barkley. You have Jahan Dotson. You have Devontae Smith. Like, you have options. What else do you need? You still have Dallas Goedert out there, too. Like, you're going up against the Falcons, dude. What? That makes no sense to me. Makes no sense to me. I don't know. I can't just say that either. All right. This wasn't on Jalen, it's on Sirianni. It's on everybody. It's on everybody. Jalen's a part of it. The defense is a part of it as well. This was on everybody. The only guys I don't blame today, Devontae Smith. Saquon has to make that catch at the end, man. I got to put some blame on him, too. So. All right. Love you all so much. I will catch you all on the next one. We'll be back on for the Phillies tomorrow. All right? See you all then. Tough loss.